Good morning, everyone. Mushtaq Said with you on my Monday Recharge. Folks, last week we had a lot of negative news and that created negative thoughts in public's mind because of incidents that happened in Beirut, and there was another aircraft crash landing in south of India, and so on and so forth. Despite we had so much of good news happening and dealing with COVID-19, that cases has dropped, lockdowns has been released in most of the part of the world, and we did not concentrate on our blessings. Rather, we were contemplating on all the sad news and thinking, and I've seen a lot of messages on social media saying what more about 2020, how much more disasters, how much. We all were concentrating on disaster and bad news rather than contemplating on good news and thinking about the blessings that we have. So today I was thinking my message might be a little longer, but I thought it's good to speak to you and remind myself of some teachings of late Mr. Wayne Dyer, who has been a motivational and self-development speaker as well as author of many bestsellers books in USA. And he said that we can deal with life in 3 steps. He explained it in 3 steps, which I want to talk to you today. Is that first thing, before I go there, if I ask you how much water does an ocean contain, and if I give you the permission to take as much water as you want from the ocean, whether you take in tankers or whether you take a bucket or whether you take a glass of water, does that ocean have anything to lose from giving it to you, or you take it from that as much as you want? And the honest answer to that is it's not going to have any significant loss or difference in the quantity of water in that ocean, no matter how much you take it. You could be taking multiple filled up tankers from that. I could probably go there and just fill up an eyedropper, and I could be getting only few drops of water. I could either be content with that and happy with whatever drop of waters I have, or I could be complaining about that others have been blessed with so much of water and I have only got few drops in my hand. But that thing is nothing to do with what the ocean has to give. It's about what we can take it from that ocean. And I'm relating that ocean now to the blessings of God and the universe in general. That God has everything to give it to us, and anything that we want from it, it is us who can go ahead and take it from there. It's not that God has not blessed somebody with that. The mercy and the blessings of God is available for the entire universe, same like an ocean. It's up to us to reach out and get it as much as we can. And now, the second step is that if you have ever been to the peak of mountains or places in valleys where you can say something and you have heard your echo. So I want to ask you that, what does the sound of echo sound like? And the answer to that would be, obviously, whatever you say is going to reflect back exactly the same thing that you have said. That's what echoes come back. And the rule of universe is the same thing. Whatever you say or do, that is what is going to echo back to us exactly word to word. It's not going to be different. So for example, if I go on a mountain and I shout, I want love, the echo is going to come back, I want love. Same thing goes with universe. If I go outside and I'm asking for love, the universe is going to echo back to me saying that I want love. Now you get disparate because you are looking for love, whereas the entire world is asking you that they want love. You want peace, the entire world is asking for peace because it's only echoing whatever you are trying to say. Whether you speak it loud and clear or whether even you bring it to your thoughts. Your thoughts are actually what comes out from your mouth as words. So improve your thoughts and say what you really want, and to get that from exactly what you want. Let's say, for example, I'm looking for something, love, and I'm thinking that I want love, and the universe is asking me that they want love. Now, if I don't have love, how am I going to give it to the world? And that's what a lot of time people stay back. They say, oh, when I get love, I will share my love. If I get money, I'll give the money. If I get peace, I will be peaceful and I can share my peace with others. It's not that way. The world will echo exactly what you're asking for, and if you don't have it, that is exactly when I say, what is in your cup? I have had discussion of these things before too, that if I have no love in my cup, if I have no patience, if I'm dealing with people, what am I going to give it out? There is nothing inside my cup to give it out to anybody. If I don't give it, I don't get back. And if I'm asking somebody to fill it up, they are asking me to fill it up. It gets more complicated that way. The third step is exactly to understand how to get that thing filled it in ourselves, is that by trying to love yourself. It is not as complicated as we think. The more we love ourselves, the more we start giving out that love to people, to the universe, not necessarily just to human beings. We can give love to creations of God, whether it's animals, plants, human beings, or whatever you see created by God. You give it out with love and passion, and you will see it comes back to you in abundance. When you start receiving it, that's where there is no limit of how much you're going to receive from the universe. Exactly the same way you can receive as much as water from the ocean, there is an abundance of blessings available from the universe, from God, that you can avail it. It's up to you now how much you want to gain for yourself. First, get it, fill up your cup, whatever you want, and then start giving. And the least thing which you can actually give it out is just a smile. Just a smile. It costs you nothing. I know sometimes we are in so much of pain and it is tough for us to smile. But even if you try to fake it yourself and look at your mirror and see yourself smiling, you can change the entire mindset of your own. And you will see, if you smile to somebody who really needs it, he will smile or she will smile back to you, and it will create so much of aroma of happiness you cannot even imagine. Giving out to people, it does not have to be with money. Money is only something, or the wealth which we have is only temporary with us. It can be with me today, it can be with somebody else tomorrow. But actual happiness, actual success is by giving everything we have inside us, whether it is our time, our knowledge, our sharing our happiness, or anything for that matter which you have been blessed with. Share it with people, share it with everybody. Don't worry about who they are. Don't worry about if they can give you anything in back, because the return is not from that individual. The return is coming to you in multiple folds from the universe, from the God. So I'm leaving you with this thought today. Make sure that you start first filling up your cup, start sharing that, and then be ready to receive it immediately in multiple folds, and be blessed with that. Leaving you all with this thought today, and looking forward to seeing you all next Monday with a new message to charge your day and an entire week ahead. Until then, you guys have a great one.